Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to see forms in web technologies. So what are forms? Forms are important part of building dynamic and interactive websites. They allow users to input information and interact with websites in various ways, such as submitting data or initializing an action. So where do we see forms in web? In any website if we take, even when we try to log into any pages, they open a form in where we have to give our email and password to log in with our login credentials. So how does will make any difference? So otherwise where we have to give any input, otherwise the how it could be interactive where it could be login page. So it is done through forms. So how do they make forms? So form, to make any form, first we are going to open a form tag. This tagline defines a form and is used to enclose all the form elements such as uh, email, input email and passwords, and any other images or tags. It has various attributes that can be used to specify how the form should behave. Next is input. So input field we already saw in many fields, but in forms, if we use input for input, then it will do as same as it does in every other place. This tag is used to create different types of input fields, such as text field, email field, password field, checkboxes, and radio buttons. It has various attributes that can be simply used to specify the type of input. Next is text area. So it is a space where we text, where we put messages, or where we type. This tag is used to create a multi-line text input field which is used for longer messages and comments. The next is select. This tag is used to create a drop down menu which allow the users to select from a list of options. The next one is button. This tag is used to create a button that can be used to initiate an action or submit a form. So after end of every input, we then give submit. The form then goes to the creator of the website. Then they will use your data. So it is you are giving a consent how to make that happen. So let's get dive into the code how we are going to do this. So here I am taking HTML and CSS code for explain this. So in this we can see I have given four fields. First three are input and next one is submit field. So I am in this body I am going to open a form. So the form tag is used to create a form. So upon opening, then I will give a label. So I want to specify for which box it is a name. So where we have to enter email, where we have to enter name, or where we have to give any messages. To make the user to understand the input fields, I'm going to give label. So first label I'm going to give is name, and the next is email, and then message, and then value, submit, and then submit. So how this going to work? So as when we give the input tag, the system is ready to take the input, whatever the text or whatever anything input given by the users will be taken by this input tag. So I am giving this as a id for this tag as name, and I'm going to take input in text. That's why I'm here written type text. The next one is label for email. So next field is I'm taking email address from the user. Again I did the same here, also type is email. In HTML we have different types of taking input, and also one are email, and then is message. So it is complete text area, means it can take large amount of data rather than small name or email. You can take a paragraph amount of data from the users. The next field is submit. So the next input type is submit, and the value is submit. And then I did some css to make it look good. You people can see I directly called style in the design in this HTML page only. So upon opening form, I'm giving the margin and width, and then different CSS commands or command for different styles. So let's see the output. people can see here. This is our output, and here three fields are already there: name, email, and message, and then a submit button. So in the name we can give many names. I'm giving my name and then email. Along with that, the HTML5 is really good. That upon the previous information or data which we have already given, it gives suggestions also. And then there is a text area. In this we can give multiple data. It is like, it, maximum amount of data it can withhold. I can increase this text area or I can lower this text area, it doesn't matter. It can take a huge amount of data. And then there is a submit button. After, upon all the entries, I can give submit, and it will, if any JavaScript or any other backend is used, it can directly go to the website creators or the one who is running these websites. So where we usually see these forms, I will give you an example. See guys, here this search bar is a form. Here I am giving whatever the inputs I want, and then I'm clicking the search button, and this data is towards going to the Amazon company, which upon my search they will give me the output. And the next is login. Here, as you people can see, this is a HTML and CSS form. Here I have to give an email address, and then I have to press continue, or I can make new also. So this is a form. It is an input field, and then is a button. It is a submit field. So in all websites or even a Google, everywhere we are using login pages. All those are forms. Or any college sites where we have to give certain ratings to the teachers about how their teaching and all other, any field from where we have to give inputs. Those are all done through forms only. So forms is much more used in day-to-day life with internet. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching.